welcome back to Scott Talks Boxing. That's right, I'm Scott Patrick Farrell and I talk boxing. What do I have for you today? Well, he's back. Deontay Wilder on the 15th of October down in Brooklyn, New York at the Barclays Center. He's taking on the Nordic Nightmare in Robert Helenius, if I've said that right, in a heavyweight clash. Now, Wilder, coming off those defeats from Tyson Fury, he had a bit of a mental approach, a bit of a mental struggle, but wow, he's been training hard. Repetition, power punches. You know what I mean? You've got to admit, this guy, let's take a look at his record, right? So, he's got 42 wins, all right? Only 2 losses and 1 draw. 41 of those wins by KO. This guy has power. Nobody can deny it. Deontay Wilder is one of the biggest punchers out there. Now look, he did put down the big Tyson Fury. We all know Tyson Fury is made of cement and gets back up and fights his way through and wins. But it didn't stop him going to the canvas. Deontay Wilder does possess absolute concussive power. You know, and it's great to see in the heavyweight division. And if you take a look at some of the clips of his training, you'll see that he's been concentrating on that power, repetition on the jab, his speed looks better. He looks a whole different beast coming into the next fight. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him down at the Barclays Center in October against Robert Helenius. Now, the Nordic Nightmare. Now let's take a look. Nordic Nightmare, he's got 31 wins, only 3 losses, and he's got 20 wins by KO. And he's been in with some of the big boys, you know what I mean? And, you know, he's up there in the top 20 ranked heavyweights in the world. You know, a bit higher ranked in some other areas. But if you look at the box ranking, everybody wants to look at box rec to say what the rankings are. But anyway, look, it's probably the best computer generated one we've got at the moment. And I am not endorsing them. I'm just saying it's useful, and it is, right? Do we agree? Comment below if you don't, or if you do, whatever. It's your show as well, and your comments are important to me. So, Robert Helenius down in New York taking on Deontay Wilder. Now, you know, he's past his sell-by date, is Helenius, or Helenius, however you want to pronounce his name, from Sweden. But, you know, he's still a threat, right? He's still a tough guy, you know what I mean? He's shown he's got heart, he's shown he's got a great chin. Now, he has been KO'd a couple of times. So, you know, if Wilder does get his timing right and that power comes through, it could be a very early night for Robert Helenius as he hits the canvas between rounds 4 and 6, and good night. And we see Deontay Wilder make a massive statement back on the heavyweight division. That's what I hope to see, because I want to see Wilder come back. And why do I want to see Wilder come back? Well, let me tell you why. Because Tyson Fury, as we know, should make the fight now with Alexander Usyk, okay, which would be a massive fight purse, and that will be for the undisputed. Now, while that fight happens, I reckon Wilder will probably have a fight with someone like Joshua, okay? Anthony Joshua and Wilder, if that fight ever happens. And that's if Anthony Joshua is in the right mental state, because if he gets hit hard by Wilder, again, it could be a very early night for Anthony Joshua as Wilder puts him to the canvas. But I think there's going to be another fight with Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder somewhere down the line in 2023, all right, for the undisputed heavyweight title again. And I'll tell you why, because it'll be the biggest fight in history. Everyone will want to see it. It will be absolutely explosive, and what a night of boxing we're going to have. But anyway, that's just me thinking far into the future. If you agree with me or don't agree with me, let me know below. Just comment below. Let's have a chat about it. Let's see. But anyway, remember, October, Deontay Wilder is back in the ring, and I can't wait to see this guy. If you want to see more coverage on Deontay Wilder, make sure you tune in to Scott Talks Boxing for more coverage of the heavyweight division, what's happening, who are the movers, who are the shakers, who are the power players. See you next time on Scott Talks Boxing.